we'll go for the just like I'll brush up the things what and all we have done like last classes. See, we have gone for the introductions, like we have seen what is ERP and which software we are working on, uh, and ERP versions like SAP ECC and SAP S/4HANA, and in that like private cloud, public cloud, or on premises, like this we have seen, and what all different SAP modules are involved. Okay, that also like we have concentrated on that. We have seen like how it will be helpful. And next, like we entered like into SAP PM module, in that what are the mandatory modules required to implement our PM module. And then we have seen like organization data, and like what are the different master datas. Okay, then what will be a transaction data over here. Then we have entered practical, like means how to create a master data in the systems. Of course, like this is a prerequisite conditions for us to go for a organization data for the PM module is concerned. Okay, then how to create this also we have seen. Next, afterwards, like we understood like type of planning, what are the different types of plannings, like we'll use it, okay, in the system, and how to assign that, how to maintain a maintenance planning plan, and how to assign that maintenance planning plan to maintenance plant, that we have seen. Next, we have gone for the work centers. Okay, how to create the work centers, what are different fields like involved in the work centers, and we have seen the configuration settings of the work center. This is the first master data we can call. Okay, anyone has
Sir,
got
may I ask one question,
time
sir?
to? Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, what is equipped master data?
That is only PM master data. Okay, complete like PM master data. In that PM master data, there will be an equipment master. In equipment, like what are relevant is there, like we will see that next. Okay, coming on. So when we go for the master data,
So, one minute, sir, 1 minute. So, master data, after that, we do the functional location or equipment. Functional
so
location
in
also
the
is a
PM
must.
master data, correct. So PM master data is not only one. We have
Yeah,
many, right?
yes.
See, now you can see the screen, right? This is called PM master data. In PM master data, we have
Yeah.
seen like work center and its configuration settings we have seen. Now we will go for the functional location today.
Okay.
Next, like we'll go for the equipment. Next, we'll go for the serial number and bomb. So these all things related to your equipment or function location, like that. That we can call what are the master data you create for equipment. Like that, someone will ask like, can you explain the PM master data? Someone will ask like, what are the master data you worked on? Like that. Everything is directly or like indirectly useful for your equipment, like that. Okay, equipment or functional location, anything. Okay, we'll go for first like the FL. So there will be two types, like see whatever we created in front end, right? That is called SAP Easy Access. Okay, or we'll call this master data, what we created in the first class. And what all the like configuration settings we have done with respect to the work center. Santoshi, can you explain one configuration settings what we have done with respect to work center? Means which is useful for the work center?
Yeah. The work center used for first to if we getting any problem in equipment, so that time first we need to work center means manpower who is fix the
Manpower.
problem.
That is we have created through easy access, means front end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That anyway we have with this name we have created. And what are the configuration settings we done with respect to this work center?
We there is a 6 tab like a basic data default
Right.
capacity. So
Very good. Very
so
good.
yeah, we maintained all the basic data. We filled out the
That is again
different
for
tabs.
the front end we have means again for the front end we have utilized that.
Yeah.
Right. As an option, means example say we have gone and selected like SAP 008. We have gone and selected SAP 004. Means I am asking
Yes.
configuration settings. See why I am stressing this out, means there is something called easy access, or always you mention it as a front end. Okay, front end whatever we are creating, that anyone can create, even like master data team who creates that, or like functional consultant can do that. Correct. Okay, this one it should be very clear. Now whatever we have done means this is created by, usually it is created by master data team.
Okay.
Okay, at project level, like functional consultant also can do, but backend settings, right? Backend settings means how we should
So developer
backend
do the
settings. No,
settings.
no. Configuration. See, it is not like backend settings I have called, right? Not a coding or configuration. Okay, or like a better understanding is SPRO transaction code. Using SPRO transaction code, you have gone backend, right? How you will
Okay.
approach the backend means through SPRO transaction code. Through this SPRO transaction code, when you are doing any settings means not writing code. Okay, just like going for and changing the settings. Example, say you want to change your like settings means say resolution of your laptop. So how you do it? So you go for certain path, personalize, you go for the tab called like personalize over there, like you go for the resolution and you select certain resolutions, right? You are not changing any code, you are
Yeah.
just doing the
Yeah.
settings. So that is called that too. You don't do it in front end. In your mobile, you go for the settings options first. So you want to go for like configuration settings, we'll go for SPRO transaction code. Okay,
Yeah.
this is only done by functional consultants.
Yes.
Okay, we are getting trained for this level.
And the
Yeah,
master data settings do the end user or consultant both.
no, end user doesn't do anything. See here, that's why I didn't write anything. So when you require like end user do only like friend means the transaction data. Okay,
Okay.
for the transaction data they will be helpful. Means example, say you go for any bank, right? The bank person, whatever he is doing, right, is an accountant or some manager. Okay, he is not in charge of that particular software, correct? He uses that software. Yeah, the same way the end user will uses that particular software, that's it. For him this master data is required, means he will go for the such next time where it will be utilized, I will show you. Yes, no, that time he will utilize. If it is not there, okay, then he will contact first like master data team. Then master
Okay.
data team will create the master data using this, okay, IR01 or whatever. Okay, this transaction codes, they will
Yeah.
create
Yeah.
it. While creating it, so again I will go back. So I'll create, okay, let me go for IR01 transaction code. What is our work center which needs to be created? Say this NB2, something like this, correct? So in
NB2, NB1,
NB2,
ME01. Yeah.
yeah, anyone. Okay, what should be your work center category as a default? So triple zero
Zero.
five you will select. Okay, need not,
Yes.
just to save time, I am copying from the earlier one. Okay, whatever we have created. So go for
Yes.
this data. So select this next screen. What and all you want to copy, you can copy. Okay, next like directly it will jump to the costing tab. Why? Because I don't want to enter anything related to the technology. It is related to the SAP PP module. So we don't use it. So now I'm coming over here. So example say the cost center. Now the master data team, he wants to select some cost center, okay, which is not available over here. Then he has to talk to FICO consultant, correct? Which is not available. Yeah, now it is available. This is called configuration settings I'm talking about. Now example say now he has to select some activity which is not available in the list. Then he has to talk to FICO consultant. Okay. Now example say I'll come to the basic data tab. Over here you'll go for location. Now this is not the location we should choose. Example say I wanted to go for some cold storage which is not available in the system now in the selection screen. So I have gone for this F4, right? This is called F4 shortcut.
Yeah.
Short key is F4. If you press like F4, now this drop down has come up and you can see the list of locations. But when is creating a master data team is creating a work center, okay, for that like location is some XYZ which is not available. Now who will create it?
Um, Consultant.
Consultant, obviously, right? That is a consultant's job. Example say he wants to select like N4, which is North 4, something which is not available in the system now. Correct. That is our job as a consultant. Okay. So I'll go for SPRO. So SAP reference IMG. This is see here I'm doing customizing implementation guide. All your customization settings and all it will be here. So everyone won't be having an authorization to do it. Only functional consultants. Okay. Go for your enterprise structure, go for your definition, go for your logistics general, go for your define location. Okay, I'll execute it. See here, lot many are there. I have to create a location with respect to my plant, whatever I'm using it. Go for 1710. See, lot many are there. Now N4 I have to create. Go for the new entries on 1710. For this, like N4 will be there. Okay. Example say the description will provide is something like this, not 4. So save it. So for this, it will ask an address. You can provide an address. Okay. Naira Energy Limited. So go for your country. Continue. So this particular pop-up will come up always. Whenever you are doing any customizations, so the prompt for customizing request will generate it. Okay. All our changes will be saved under the request. You wanted to create a own request, you can create the recently saved request is means changes are saved under this request. Whether you want to utilize and save under this, you can do it. Else you can go for the new own request, which you have already created. So I'm not going for the new one. So I guess like this is ours, right? G30. So select this. So I'm saving under G30. So continue. Now it should appear. Now N4 should be over here. So N4 has come. So select this. Enter now. Got it? You wanted to change this, right? Means you want to go for NB2. You can give your own description. So save it. Like this, you can change. Now you understood what is an use of your means settings. Here we didn't do any changes in the code. We are not authorized, of course, the technical consultant. We
Just
have
do the
done the
do the
settings,
configuration. Yeah.
configurations, or we can call it as in settings or through like SPRO. Okay, configurations we can call, or customizations we can call, okay, based on the requirement. Through configuration settings, we can say it. Customization through
Means
configuration.
we sir, may I ask one question? So
Hmm.
means
Go ahead, go ahead.
we create a function, but we create location and work also add a work center. All the things is comes under configuration setting, right?
See, easy access. What I have done in the front end, IR01, that comes under the master data team.
Yes.
Okay. Or like functional consultant also can create, not an issue. No issues. But majority it will be done by the front end, means master data team, dedicated team will be there for that. It's a job, it's an easy job, right? Like creating a work center. Right, like when it comes to the backend settings, means whichever it is not available, right? All those things are done by dedicatedly done by functional consultants only.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So while practicing, you will come to know. Yeah. So SPRO. In SPRO, when I'm entering and doing something customization, that is done by functional. Here, like anyone can do, even functional consultant or master data team. But friend end user will be there, no? Some end user. It won't be given authorization to everyone. Okay, some people can create, not an issue, but nothing but they are doing a dual role, master data team and as an end user, like that. Okay, but you won't be given that particular one option.
Okay.
They will be using it. That's it. Once it is created, now I can utilize this, right? Work center. So I will show you how. Means now this master data, you understood whatever master data is there, that will be created by the master data team or functional consultants. And when the settings related to this particular work center, everything done by functional consultant. Now you understood. See, let me go for you again in change mode. Go for your work center. Go for your change mode in this. So example, say I want to change the person responsible. Okay, the new person responsible has joined the company. And now the end user obviously like will inform certain team to change this person responsible. Correct. Now master data team has to select from this. Now obviously it won't be available. Why? Because the new person, no one has configured it. So to whom we will say?
That part to do the consultant, right?
Consultant. Obviously. Like now you'll go for, now ticket will be raised. Now you have to attend that particular ticket. Now how to do it, you know that procedure. Understood?
So finally, you want to say if we want to change any configuration setting, so consultant only do that, not a master
Yes.
data team. Yeah.
No. No. So functional consultant only will do it. If very less power manpower, everyone means sometimes what happens, in some company, like you are the master data team again and you are the functional consultant. That can happen. That's why I have written here functional
Yeah.
consultant.
Yeah.
Earlier, like everything was done by consultant only, but now the things have changed. Means you have some, at least like some knowledge to create it, then you'll be taken under a
Yeah.
master data team.
Yes, yes.
You can start like kind of a 2-3 years of experience. They can
Hmm.
start with the master data managing team. Means they know all the front end at least like perfect.
Yes,
Back end,
yes.
when going forward, there will be so much of work. Okay, but the functional consultant has to means kind of a should have more knowledge where the configurations are concerned. Okay, the front end is very less. Okay, the little bit of knowledge if you have means 1-2 years of experience also would be fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah. So next, like we'll give me 1 minute time maintenance. Then of course there are certain group of people. Now we have configured in the system as in work center. Now when it comes to the functional location, means you can go through the overview of any plant. Here I have given example of thermal power plant. Now example say we have all these departments or like flow or like any example say kind of a buildings. Okay, process wise you can understand anything, means we have to discuss with the client how they will say, like according to that we can structure this particular plant. Yeah, that we can do it, achieve it through functional location. Many people will get confused that functional location is just a location. No, it is a technical object also. Okay, in an SAP language it is a technical object. So functional location
Or
and equipment.
we can say the our equipment is installed there.
Exactly, that is also one language. Okay, so why we will call it as an equipment? Why there is a recursive when I am saying both as a technical object? Okay, then why you want to go for an equipment level? Okay, why this functional location is required, or like why equipment is required? All those things like we'll discuss. Now first, like it is a technical object, both are technical objects only. Now like through functional location we can structure our complete like plant in a better way. See how you can structure it. Someone asked like how you want to make a structure in an SAP. So you can organize according to your spatial wise. Okay, the place, how it is located, all those things, where which one comes first, based on that. Okay, spatial criteria. Next is technical criteria. We'll do it. Okay, based on your technical one, means example say you want to make it like the standard process, means coal handling first it will come, then it will be fed to the boiler, then turbine, then it is generator, like that. Okay, any process like another or functional wise, which comes first as a functional one. That way also you can do it. You normally see now we won't be having an experience in all the plants, right? If we have an expertise of thermal power plant, of course like how pharmaceutical works you don't know, you may not be knowing it, or chemical plant. So better always you have to go for discussion first, and we should try to understand overview. I don't say like technically you should know everything, at least like minimal knowledge. Okay, then we have to explain them how they should structure it. So they'll come up with some idea, then how to implement that we will see it. Okay, so the according to these three things we can structure it, or like something else like they have their own idea, that is also fine. Now functional locations are hierarchically ordered structures that represent a technical system. Okay, it can represent one technical system, or it can represent a building or part thereof, anything it can represent. The aim of creating a function location is to structure your complete like technical system or building into units that are relevant for your maintenance, plant maintenance. So I am doing it as an example, say like coal handling unit or boiler or superheater steam. Like I can do the maintenance on this first of all. So next level I'll go for it. So this is how our one structure looks like. An example, say there is one plant, under that there is an electrical, under this there is a mechanical department or something you can call it as. Under this mechanical there is a substation 1, substation 2. Under this mechanical again there is a pump plant and filter station. So under this substation again we'll go for the transformer 1 and 2. So substation 2 there is something voltmeter and ammeter. Okay, pump plant 1 there is a pump 1, pump 2, or area wise you can call it as. Okay, filter station there is a ventilator and filtering cell. So further you want to structure it. Okay, means where there is an individual one. Examples, under the pump 1 area there could be some 10 pumps, and there could be some 10 oil pumps, there could be different equipments also, right? That time we'll go for the equipment concept. Okay, but equipment concept, example say this all everything is your pump 1 area, assume it is pump 1. Then under pump 1, how many are there? Individual objects, 1 2 3 4, something like this, right? So that time you want to go mention individual objects that can be part of a bigger technical structure, right? These all these things are part of your this structure, pump 1. Okay, that time we will go for the equipment. Obviously, like these equipments are installed under pump 1. This way, okay, this way also you can say. Okay, individual objects that can be a part of bigger technical structure and for which a separate maintenance history must be constructed. We want a separate history, means when what maintenance we are doing it, when we are going to do it, what are the parts. Okay, all those histories are like we wanted to have. That time also we are going to call it as an equipment or mapped by using equipment. Understood? Now, while mapping individual maintenance relevant technical asset, means of production, it could be useful for the production. It could be like a means of transport, which is used for the example, say vehicles. Okay, here it is showed a pump. In case like vehicles, some test equipment, some production resource tools. Okay, PRTs, we'll see that later. Go for your customer devices, any or any buildings are there, any properties there, systems, system parts, vehicles. All those things we can have a different categories and can be named it as an equipment or mapped as an equipment under any functional location. Understand? You can ask any doubts if any.
Not now.
Yeah. So now let me go for one functional location, how to create it. So when I have talked about like work center, right? We had how many characters? Maximum characters were 8-digit character. Okay, and it was an external naming. We have to provide the name. Right. The same way here also, you have to go for external naming. And how many characters? 40 characters is the maximum length we can have. Okay, whether we 40 characters means maximum, right? Then what and all we can utilize? Alphabets, numerics we can have, alphanumerics we can have, special characters we can have. Okay, so I'll go for alphabets, numeric, then alphanumeric, of course, like some special characters you want to have it. So here we will have one mask kind of thing, means at what level, at what character or at what digit, what we should have, means we can restrict certain things. So how? I will let you know. First of all, means how we can segregate. See, here we discussed while creating an work center, we talked about like main departments, zone, or you can utilize it for the separators, you can utilize like it is a sub department like that, right? When it comes to functional location, see here, I'll go for this. Say first any digits. Okay, it is not mandatory that only it should be a 2 digits or something. First 2 digits or 3 or 4 will represent as an asset. Okay. Next it is like area. You remember the PAN number also, it says the same thing. The PAN or other like what your first 2 digits says, and next 2 digits it utilized for anything. Everyone is aware of it or no?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, yes.
The same way, the same concept you can say. It is not like hard and fast we should follow this anything. Okay, at last like it should be mutually agreed by the client. Okay, and documented. Then only you can start like implementing it in the system. So first asset, area, sub area. Next like level it will represents the function, sub function, item. But once if you freeze it, later we can't change. It will become a difficult. Okay, it can't be conveyed it to document it to convey to the users. It will be very difficult. So always like it should be proper whenever you're doing it. Okay, it represents something. So that's why while finalizing it, you should be very careful. So let me go and do it once. Let me go for the overview. Okay. Okay. Now, can anyone suggest anything from your side? How it should come?
First
Santoshi, you
we
can try.
take the. So I'll give you example.
Yeah.
I I live in a society. So my society is a first location, right?
Okay, then I'll go
And
for the plant. Okay, whatever plant name
yeah,
we have
plant.
given,
Yeah,
that is Naira 1. Correct. NY1 I'll put
Thailand.
it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
example say plant 1, plant 2 comes, then I will have a provision to change next time. Right.
yeah.
NY1, NY2, NY3 easily, like I'm putting a provision kind of thing here itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now like
So
here I have to go for the edit mask. Okay, what is my
yeah,
edit mask? So I should tell whether
alphanumeric.
it is an alphanumeric or numeric or something. I should
Yeah,
have it. Why? Because it is not, see, you can directly go for your XXX, means need not to take a chance in future, like instead of alphabets, I want to go for numeric, or numeric instead of numeric, I want to go for alphanumeric, then provide X. But you're confident that no, like it should be like only restricted for alphabets, it should be only restricted for numerics, then you can go for it. So what I do is first, like here I'll mention edit mask, like here let it be go. First it should be alphabets, next also alphabets, next like I'll go for numerics. So always first two digits will be alphabets and last will be always like numeric. Okay, here if I put hyphen, then here like my next hierarchy level starts. If you don't start an hierarchy level, right, hyphen, then this structure you won't be having it. So this is my top structure. Just now I had n1, right? Ny1 will be my top structure. Under that there will be an hierarchy. Okay, so I'll go for next level, next hierarchy hyphen if I put. Yeah, can you suggest like again next? So again we can take help of this. So we
yeah.
started with your asset, means it is a
34.
plant level, you can, or we can go for an area level now. Okay,
Uh,
so area,
number
like if you
34.
like this. Okay, yeah. So what do you mean by area? Example say I'll go for on boiler one. So example say that is my main area. Anyone can give an idea?
So boiler. We are using both alphanumeric, right? Right.
Yes, 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 yes.
So B1,
Hmm.
uh, B1, like we are using a 3. So
So I will give you an
VN1,
idea.
EL1.
Yeah.
EL1.
So I will go for
yeah,
example. Say I'll go for this particular case later on. So before that, what I should do is example. Say there is one plant. Okay. Normally, like capacity was plants or projects, like your society will be there, right? Your society, I'm going to structure your society, but like the same way again another one project comes, but the side by side, then it will become difficult, right, to recognize. If I give the B1, then maybe like B2 will come, but if it comes under the same plant again it will be difficult. So what we will do, we can have like in your society also, they, you might have heard about the unit 1 project, unit 2
yeah,
project, right, like this, or else like you can go for the zone 1 or like zone 2, this way, or area 1 area 2, like that. Okay, and then here I wanted to have unit 1. Okay, in future like unit 2 comes, and that like in that like unit 1, maybe like two boilers will be there, boiler 1 or boiler 2. Okay, this is also possible. So we are giving a provision, say that like unit 1 we are having next hierarchy level. Okay, afterward like unit level, example say some area or some capacity level we wanted to go. So the capacity level, how it goes is some kind of, say plant level, I'll go see some 1000 megawatt plant. Okay, this 1000 megawatt, what do you mean by the 1000 megawatt? This is an capacity of the unit 1. Okay, unit 1 has like next level it comes like 2000, then easily we can accommodate. Under unit 1 there are two capacities. One is 1000 megawatt plant, another one is some 2000 megawatt plant, like this. Under now 1000 megawatt plant there is one boiler. Okay, next level I'm going for boiler 1 department. Yeah, so now I'm going for this edit mask. Edit mask. So what it represents, the unit 1, always like my unit 1, so 3 digits I will take, right, alphabets. Okay, but like more than like 9, it once it become 10, then how you can represent? So it will become difficult. Understand? So we can have it like this. At last, like anyway, it will be a numeric. In future, if it when it comes like for unit 9 or 10, okay, then I can utilize this third digit as an my numeric. Then I can go over the last one. Anyway, it will be a numeric. Understood this logic or no? Unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, like that.
Okay. Mhm.
No? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. I am trying to
Okay,
understand.
yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, this one you can have it. See, now what I'm doing is in future, like under NY1, Naira Energy 1, there will come like next plant called Unit 2. Easily you can accommodate in this.
Yes,
Correct. Unit
yes.
2, Unit
Yeah.
3,
Literally,
Unit
yeah.
4, like that. But when it comes like Unit 10, how you'll have it? Unit 10.
Well,
Then I have to
yeah.
replace this U and 10 I should write. Something like this. Okay. That time last two digits will be what? Numeric. Then if I give here A, then it will become difficult, right? To have this one here in future. Because I am restricting it only for alphabets. Understood or no?
Sir,
Yes,
I
sir.
have a doubt. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
you are using a four alphabetic, right? And
Mm.
upside you are
Last
using,
one is
yeah, last
one
one
numeric.
X,
Mm.
yeah, XN.
Mm.
So
Mm.
we are using both, right? Here you are using a both
Yeah,
alphanumeric.
both. In
Yeah.
I am what I'm
So
telling you. If you
yeah.
think like this, you have maintained. Triple
Mhm.
A one, triple A
Yeah.
N, you have maintained. So whether I can accommodate in future when it increases to unit 10, that's what my question is. That's it.
So it's difficult because there is a long
That's why you should not
number.
do such
Yeah.
mistakes. Well,
Yes.
means you should able to, we should convey to the users, okay, the
Yes.
client, saying that if I go for this particular case in future, if you expand your capacity to unit 10, I won't be able to accommodate it. Okay, so better to have instead of A, better to have X over here. And anyway, any number if you consider last digit will be numeric, that we can have it. So that's why I'm suggesting AAXN you can inform like that. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's clear. Okay. Next level, I'll go for your third level, the capacity wise. Okay, the capacity or like area wise for which one you're working on. So here I'm mentioning normally when you represent any plant, right? So we visited a plant, say like Naira one, they're having like 1,000 megawatt plant. So there you have visited like 2,000 megawatt plant, like that it will be. Capacity wise we will represent the power plants usually. Yeah, anywhere you see go for your solar plant also, you say like so much capacity it is working over here, like that. So that time this particular one will be there. So to be clear, always better go for your xx axis. So need not to worry how many characters are there, how many you wanted to give, three, right? Three, four numbers, and 4 and 5 6 this megawatt. Okay, like this you can have always, like anything you can utilize alphabets or numerics or whatever. Next you go for the again in that unit or zone wise, and next like your sub area. Okay, my sub area will be boiler. How many digits are there? 3 3 6 7 8 are there. So I'm going for 8. 3 6 7 8 are there. Next, like I'll go for under that there will be some pump. Go for your pump capacity. So better always, like I can have any special characters also, nothing but I can have alphabets, numeric, or this alphanumeric and some special characters, nothing but equals to slash hash track, anything you can utilize it. So 3, so I'll go for pump example, say slash something like this 01. Okay, 3, how many are there? 3 4 5 6 7 are there. 6 is 7, you can utilize like this or something else. Okay, I will mention like which pump it is. I want to go for hydraulic pump it is. Okay, hydraulic pump again 3 digits. 1 2 3. Yeah, can someone count it now how many we have reached? First level it is 3, correct? 3 that is. Next level it is 4. Next level it is how much? 6. Next level how much it is? 6, 7, 8 it is. Next level how much? 3, 3, 6, 10 it is. So 31. It has become 31 digits. Now like this also we have to count it as an character. See 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 it is there. Okay, how much it has become? 35. Still like we can utilize 5. Okay, anywhere you wanted to make anything. Understand? So maximum is 40,
Yes.
minimum it can be anything. So now in interview they'll ask, what is the maximum levels we can go for? Means level means here how many levels are there? We'll search for hierarchy level. Okay, this is my first level. This is my second level. The dot is coming automatically. Don't worry. You should not put any dot over here. This is my fourth level.
5 level is.
5 level is there. In interview, if they ask like how many levels, max levels you can achieve, we can have. Then
5
what will be your
levels.
answer?
5 level and 40 characters, right?
Yeah. This is what means based on your custom, right? We can have anything. My question is like, what is the maximum levels you can achieve?
So 5 we
Think
can
and
max.
answer. This is the 5 we could do now.
Yeah.
So more also you can do, right? If I put like iPhone, again I'll put some 3. How many it has become? iPhone is 1. Then another one, 4 digits. Then 4 over, no? Yeah. Then it'll 4, right? 4 plus 1, 5. iPhone is 5. So
Yeah,
how much
okay,
it has
okay, got
become?
it.
41. Again, I have achieved like 6. Then what is the maximum? Just think and answer. Here only we can have an answer. See, now 6 levels.
So we can achieve 6 levels and we complete the 4. But we can reduce here also
The
some.
simple logic, no? So you reduce. Try to understand. That's what my question is. Almost you have reached.
So we
Think
can
further.
reduce some. We can reduce some alphabetic or numerical. So then we reach the
Yeah. How
7.
much? What maximum you can reach? What maximum? How much you can reduce?
Uh, reduce. There is a 40. So you can reduce. Depend on your client. You can reduce.
Maximum I am asking. Maximum. That is an interview
Maximum.
question.
You can reduce
Simple. You can
30.
reduce to how much? You can reduce it to how much?
1.
Least 1. This one least.
Yeah. Least one.
1.
One at least we need. Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 again, 1, 1, 1 means hyphen. Of course, you have to have. Why? Because like to maintain an hierarchy means it is 40. 1 is 1 means once again hyphen means divided by 2. 20. Maximum is 20 levels. So that time
Okay.
like how my hierarchy looks like this way. If you are going for numeric, if you are going for alphanumeric, if you are going for like this, right? Whether it is an understandable language? No, right? So that time my edit mask will look like this. Okay, I can have some names, right? Example say I will have a name like this, Naira hyphen like unit 1 hyphen example say 1 megawatt hyphen some boiler hyphen some hydraulic pump hyphen some example say some zone level, something like this. Okay, whether it is you and by reading this particular function location, whether you understand something? No.
I couldn't understand
No.
what is a and what is a meaning for you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So it is at least like you understand here something. So NY1 means Naira 1, it could be your unit 1, 1000 megawatt, boiler 01, and hydraulic pump. It is in readable format. Right. Means you can reduce it still further and you can increase your things. But whenever like means it is easier for you if you have bit of more characters, not like very length. Bit of more characters means you can say we can go to 6, 7, 8 is also advisable. Okay, so that we'll have some minimum characters where it is a readable language. When I going for maximum thing, right? Example say some 20 or some means maximum we can achieve is 20. This won't be a readable format. It will become difficult. So this is a very tricky question. So, okay, we'll everyone will start arguing saying that no, we can have only 7, 8. No, the question is maximum. You can utilize like system allow you to have this many maximum levels, but it is not readable format.
How
Got it?
so? How to give the proper answer? So can you explain so we note down the answer also?
Yeah, that's what I said. No, see, the
Yeah.
maximum levels we can achieve is in system. It is 20. Okay, this way you can go for the 20, but this is not advisable where like user won't understand looking at this particular functional location. So we advise 7, 8 like that. You can say. Understood or no? Not yet.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here what we
Sir,
will
I have one
do.
question
Yeah,
for
tell me.
function location. Sir, here in Naira, we have only up to three hierarchy levels. First is
Mm-hmm.
location. We have location 34. Then
Mm.
under 34, we have two locations: a reactor regenerator and a main air blower. So if we are going to work on RR area, then 34 dash RR
Mm.
dash something say equipment tag or something else. So we have only three.
It's
Under
fine.
which we mention the equipment tag.
Okay. It's fine. Not an issue. It's based on the client requirement. You can have anything. Right. If it is an understanding, it is like solving the purpose. Okay. That is fine. Means you will be starting from some mid-range department. Like that
Also,
time,
sir,
this levels.
yesterday I won an interview with some companies. They're asking me about the hierarchy, hierarchy levels in SAP.
Hmm.
So, can you? I couldn't able to answer that
The
question.
organization data they're asking about it. I means like what is an organization data
What are the
hierarchy level?
hierarchies in SAP?
Yeah, that's what. Like in you should elaborate means why that particular question has come. This hierarchy level is like this. This client will be a topmost hierarchy. Okay, under that there will be a company code. Under that there will be a company. Under that there will be a plant. Okay, that company code is associated with respect to the controlling area. Okay, when it talks about the location based organizational unit for the PM, then you can talk about this. This is an overall hierarchy, how it works. The topmost hierarchy will be always like client.
Okay.
Okay, then company code, then company, then plant. You can answer this
Okay.
this way.
Thank you.
I think it's a
Okay.
very good question because every time they ask me, ask, right?
Correct.
Very good.
So go for SPRO transaction. Now we have to create, right? Means it is not readily available in the system. So we have customized it to our level. What I have done, so I have put like another one area in this like mechanical department. Example say ME01 department. For that mechanical department, like here itself, I am segregating the things as like this hydraulic pumps actually belongs to this department. Okay, or sub area like that. Okay, so we will be creating it for these many levels, 6 levels. So in hierarchy wise, how we can create? So go for SAP reference IMG. So I said like last time we have seen the plant maintenance and customer service. Go for this plant maintenance customer service. Now we are dealing with the master data in plant maintenance and customer service. Then we'll go for the technical objects. Why? In the technical objects, we'll be dealing with both, right, equipment and function location. As of now, we are dealing with function locations. Go for these functional locations, then go for your create a structure indicator. Okay, so how my structure should look like that we are going to define it. See, there are a lot many structure indicators already in the system. We are going to create a new one. So let me go for the new entries. So any name you can give for your structure indicator. So structure indicator example, say I'm going to give a Naira plant. So NY Naira Energy Power Limited, right? Energy Power Limited. Okay, this way we can provide it. Now what text you wanted to give, explain over here. So Naira Energy Limited, in anything you can mention. Okay. So what is your edit mask? We are ready with our edit mask. So this is my edit mask. Select this, copy paste over here. Okay, this is like mutually agreed with the client. So next we'll go for the hierarchy levels. Okay, I can mention my hierarchy levels over here. So always you have to put your hierarchy level at the last digit of this. Okay, so else like system will throw an error. So select this third hierarchy. This is my fourth hierarchy. This is my fifth hierarchy. This is my sixth hierarchy. Okay, so everything is done now. So save it. So under what you are saving, so same request number we are going to save since it is in backend. Now we are ready with our structure indicator. So come back. Now how we have achieved, you understood this. So next thing we will go for the create a function location, nothing but a master data we are going for it, right? I will go for transaction code, create, change and display. So what is the transaction code? So you can, if you remember directly, you can go for it IL01,
IL01.
IL02. Very good. IL01, 02, 03. Right. So next, like I'll go for here. Okay. In easy access, I will show you. If you don't remember the transaction code, go for your logistics. So go for your plant maintenance, then go for your management of technical objects, then go for your functional location. Here you can see IL01, 02, 03. Okay, you can, if you remember the transaction code, directly you enter, or like you can double click on this. So now this particular thing, it will get opened. Okay, create function location. See, when you are opening like create function location, don't just provide your function location here. You understand, see, there is something called edit mask. Whether this is our edit mask?
No.
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 So here, see, there is something called structure indicator. It got selected as A. Why? Because I can't change this. This got grayed out. So there is an option. So choose your functional structure indicator. Okay, go for this one. So drop down. So we have created our own. There are many, right? You search for your own. See, there is something called Naira Energy Limited. Correct. If you are not done, like just go for in a backend and do it. Understood? Now the master data team, when they are creating it, they'll search for the structure indicator which are created. If it not, the is a function consultant job. You have done it. So I press enter. Now it will get changed to your edit mask. Okay, 6 hierarchy levels. Correct. And there will be a category. Can anyone, Santoshi, can you tell like under what category we have created our work center?
Electrician, because it's a power plant.
No. Work center. Under what category we have created our work center? Interview question, this one. Just now I have done, right? This work center. I will open
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Under
okay.
what? Under what work center category like I have created?
Work
Yes.
center.
NB2 AME 01, right?
NB2.
Yeah,
That is an work
NB1
center
and
name, no? That is an work
Uh-huh.
center name. Category. Here
Category
itself it is
triple
there,
zero
no?
five.
okay, 0005.
Plant
Yeah.
maintenance.
Yes, plant
Yes, yes,
maintenance
yes.
category. We discussed about this. So like
Yes,
that, there will
yes.
be an every time whenever you are creating, it will be on category. So here, a function location category is under M we are creating. Okay, we can customize our own. Okay, you can check like any client if they're asking for something else, we can use it. Okay, with the name. We'll see during how we can consider how we can configure our own function location category. But as of now, this is the standard which we will be using it. Okay, technical standard. Understand? So under M category. So now what is the first function location? I can't create like everything at the same time, right? All this one, but we should do step by step. Okay, for the hierarchy level, I'll explain you what. NY1 is our first functional location. So let me go for NY1. Okay, under this. So enter now, press enter. First we have to create this level. Okay, topmost hierarchy. Now here any name like you can provide Naira Energy. Okay, 0. Something like this. Okay, whether this is an object level.
No, no, no.
No.
Uh,
So need not to
it's a
provide an
company
object over
level.
here. It's on company level, so that's why I'll leave this field as a blank as of now. Okay, let me go for the next authorization group. Okay, authorization group means who are authorized to make any changes to this particular functional location later on. So I'll give some maintenance team. Okay, or planner, electrical, so we can configure our own. Now I am using one of it. So later we'll go for the configuration. Any like we can provide the weight of it at this level, not required. So size dimension at this level, not required. Inventory number at this level, not required. Go for your startup date. You wanted to give like when it got started, you can provide it. If not necessary, if this data is not available, need not to fill it up. Okay, acquisition value, at what value it got acquired, whether it is there and it is allowed to maintain, we can maintain, or else if it is confidential, we can leave this file as a blank. Who is the manufacturer of this particular thing? This is at the plant level, so need not to provide anything. So I'm not bothered about this as of now. So go for your location. So obviously like this particular function location to which maintenance plant is related to. So see now, whatever like in first class we have done, right? We were ready with the maintenance plant, correct? The plant was
Yeah.
created again, the FICO. So now it will be helpful for you. So you can search for one plant. Okay, where it is, I guess I'll give 1710. Okay, this particular plant. So location, we are ready with the location, correct? We have created our own locations. If not available, we can create our own. See, all these things are there. Some plant level that you can mention. So examples, I'll mention some north one location. So room is a free text. Okay, you can provide at this level, not required. Plant section at this level, not required. Work center, don't get confused. This is not the work center which we created just now. Okay, that is not. This is the always in location tab, whatever the work center comes, that is related to the PP module. So at this stage, it is not relevant. So you only the thing is there will be two work centers in any function location or equipment. Interview they'll ask in the location tab, whatever the work center is there, that is PP work center. You can tell production planning work center. For what purpose it is used, later we will see. Okay, now there is something called ABC indicator. Means we wanted to segregate the technical object at a criticality level, right? If I select way A, it is very critical, critical, non-critical, less critical, like that. We can have our own name. Yeah, at this level, it's a plant level, so we need not to worry about it. You want to sort this out while searching. I want to have some sort field name for sorting it out. We can have that. So next level, I am going for organization. So business area, they will give us if any business area is there. FICO will give us example, say like this, we can have one area, business area, south, north, Pune, any specific name is there. Okay, I'll select like some north. Asset, not related to this one as of now. So cost center, we can provide, but the top more anyway, we don't do any maintenance on this, not relevant at this level. Okay, planner group, who are responsible for planning this activity for this particular technical object. This also not relevant. For main work center, so this is a work center which we created. Okay, we have to enter our work center, the PM work center. It will come like this: maintenance work center, MAIN work center. We have to enter over here. Anyway, we don't do any maintenance, so if you don't enter also, it's fine. Catalog profile, there is a separate session for this. That time we will see this catalog profile. Next, go for the structure. Well, structuring it, see, it is created under one structure indicator, correct? Now next, like, who is the superior function location for this location? Nothing, no one. This itself is a superior, so need not to provide anything over here. This itself is a topmost hierarchy, so need not to provide anything. Any position wise you wanted to give, you can provide like this is a first position or something like that. Any free text, anything we can provide. Under this, you want to install any equipment. So installation specs, equipment installation allowed. So anyway, I don't want to install, then you want to restrict it, you can restrict it. Remove this tick mark. But I want to install this, but I should allow only one equipment to be installed. That time we should select a single installation allowed. So as of now, I don't want to install like anyone, not even single. So I'm removing this. Next, you can go for the documents tab. In the documents tab, example, say you wanted to attach some documents, say like some legal documents, some drawings. Okay, anything like you wanted to attach, you can attach from here. Okay, so we are not doing it now. So this much would be sufficient. So now this status will be, you can check like the status is created mode. Okay, come back. Let me save this. Now topmost hierarchy we have created. Okay, ny1. Next, like I wanted to go what? Unit 1. Under this ny1, there is an unit 1. So let me go for unit 1. So hyphen unt1. So why I'm writing continuous? Why I'm not writing this unit 1 over here? Okay, why? Because this unit 1 is under this particular ny1, right? That's why. So select this. So now you can provide unit 1, something like this. Okay. So from where this got copied? 3000, this is startup date. If you go for the location, see this one location, organization tab. All these details automatically got copied. From where? From the topmost hierarchy.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Yeah, from this hierarchy it got copied. So you wanted to
Yes.
change something, right? You can change, but we can't change this one, right? Okay, but your
Yes.
topmost hierarchy belongs to one plant, and you wanted to change this unit 1 under a different plant. That is not possible. That is not correct also. Okay, but your location wise, wherever it is an editable, that you can do it at a unit level. See now your unit 1 for this particular function location, who is the superior function location? ny1 is a superior function location. That's why it has come automatically. So you wanted to mention any free text here, just like give a name, because not mandatory, anything you can give. Still you want to utilize like it, you wanted to install any equipment, you can install, but not necessary, you can remove it. So I'm going to save it. Next level, again like 1000 megawatt, right? Over here. I could not show you one. So here see, in a place of n, I wanted to have, say like alphabet like this. Okay, now what will happen? It will throw an error. Only figures are allowed at the present cursor position. Why? Because in edit mask, you are restricted it to numeric only. So
Yeah.
I can't have it.
Because we
So
configured the, yeah,
edit mask in the background. Correct. Here I will
yeah.
maintain like one. Then here what I will do for n
You're
place, I will
getting error.
maintain. Yeah, I'm getting error. So like this. See here. Numeric is okay. Anyway, alphanumeric, anything I can utilize. Here in place of alphabets, I'm going for numeric now. So it will tell only letters are allowed.
Yes.
Okay, this way you will face the issue UNT1, right? Your name will be UNT1. Okay, hyphen 1000 megawatt. Here I can have anything, not an issue. Okay, so enter now. 1000 megawatt plant. Okay, you wanted to mention like any object type level, you can have it. Look, so later we will come back to this level. So you wanted to have sometimes like we may install any equipment, so I will allow this equipment installed. Okay, but I will allow only one equipment to be installed just for the condition purpose. Okay, construction type, there is a separate topic that time we will see. So go for the save button. So next level I'll go for boiler 1. Okay, this is my object level I'm entering into. Okay, we can segregate at an object level. So go for your boiler 1. Okay, so object, so you can go and search like object whether it is there. So maximum it will be provided everything. So we'll go for and select. Means next time how many objects are there under this category, right? Means boiler, then we can segregate it easily. Okay, any weight is available, size is available. Example say the manufacturer, who is the manufacturer of this particular boiler, you can
Sir,
provide.
if not available, then we have to create.
We have to configure, obviously. Okay, during configuration session I will show you. So plant section, like you are segregating all your plants under a production areas, right? We have seen this. This we have done. So example say 121. It comes under plant section called 127, and who is the in charge? In charge is boiler in charge. Okay, whether it is in critical equipment or not critical equipment. It is in critical equipment. Okay, you can mention like very critical equipment. It comes under very critical. Okay, segregating all my boilers should be segregated with the name of example say BLR, something like this. While searching, like I put like BLR in the sort field, then all wherever we have used the BLR, it will come up. So go for your organization. So cost center, of course, we do the maintenance on the boiler. There should be a cost center for this. So, but this cost center will be an equipment cost center. Okay, where we do all the cost settings, everything over here. So I'll select like on standard one, this as of now. In real time, whatever FICO team will give us, that we have to utilize. Okay, planner group, who are in charge to plan any activities. Okay, example say some deputy manager, they'll plan it. 502. What is an work center? Okay, we created our own work center. Okay, for 0007 for this particular plant. Okay, you can choose your own. See, boiler mech team 1, mech team 2, or anyone you can select. Like I'll go for the first one. So now it will be utilized. Okay, this particular one, whatever we have created. Understood. Go for your structure. Now this boiler one is under your 1000 megawatt. 1000 megawatt is under unit one. Unit one is under this. So we are maintaining a what? Third or fourth level we can maintain. As the hierarchy we are maintaining it. So save it. Saved. Next, like we'll go for again like on area ME01. Okay, unit level. So enter now. Mechanical department, something like this. So you wanted to mention anything, you can mention. Okay, everything like see mechanical 01 is under boiler, boiler is under 1000 megawatt, under unit 1 under NY1. So save it. So at last level hydraulic pump /01. I am going for all this SS hydraulic pump /01, something like this. So, and we can utilize all this star whatever hydraulic pump 01. Okay, now it is an object. Of course, yes, it is an object. So you can go for a oil pump, you can go with an hydraulic pump, see here, or you can configure your own. So what is an weight? Example, say some weight I'll provide some 50 kg. I'll go for the size bar dimension. So some dimension you can provide, startup date you can provide. If any
So you
unit,
pick up the object type randomly?
yeah, from the drop down, right, which is already
Okay,
created. Okay, from the drop down, I have
Sir,
selected like
actually,
101.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, we haven't created any equipment, right?
Huh.
So
Huh.
how it is possible to add hydraulic pump in function
See,
location?
that's why that perception, no, everyone perception is they are thinking like it is just a location. No, never. Okay, it is a technical object. Okay, we perform maintenance on functional location. I am going for equipment. When this is a larger area, then I'll go for an equipment.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, don't assume that by the name always it's a location. No. Okay, that's what like we studied right just now. So this is my functional location. Is a technical object where you perform this. Okay, maintenance are relevant for the plant maintenance. Okay, so now I am
Okay.
performing now under this. If there is certain like individual equipments at a larger extent, then I will go for my equipment. Every time it's not the same. Okay, so must be constructed. See, individual objects that can be part of bigger technical structure. With this, I can't achieve my hierarchy equipment. So
Means
that's why
that
we
is
are
the
going
bigger structure, right? We are
bigger
creating
structure.
under which we will
Exactly.
create equipment.
Equipment. You assume that under this there is no anything. That time also it's fine. You can stop with a functional location, right? Now under this we can have some 10 also, 1 also like that. Okay, don't assume it is an only location. Okay, we are performing maintenance on this particular functional location. This is a technical object purely. So acquisition value examples, yeah, some acquisition value like we can put if it allows when you have acquired, when you are starting it up. Don't think that is just a master data. Okay, it is an option. Later it will be very useful for us to track certain things. Okay, startup date, acquisition date, and all. The manufacturer. So example, say some pump manufacturer, country. Okay, the model number obviously it will be provided. Okay, some model number will be there. Some part number, construction year is most important. Okay, next like we'll go for the month. Then I'll mention the month. Then some part number. Okay, all these things are given by the user client side. Our job is just to maintain it. Okay, example say some serial number, unique serial number. So more master data you enter, more stronger it will become. Okay, the class there is something called different topic. Okay, that time we will discuss about this class. I'll go for location. So room where you wanted to mention. Example say it is installed at a 10-meter height. Okay, some room is there, 10-meter room we'll call like that. Any name, unique name we can have it. Okay, all my hydraulic pumps okay should be segregated under my HYD some name sort field. While you we can type this sort field like this and we can search this particular function location that time. So anyway, all these cost centers, everything got captured from your highest hierarchy. You wanted to change, we can change it. I wanted to mention some planner group or different planner group. So example, say 501, I can go for it. I can edit it. So now I'll go for the structure. So my hydraulic pump is under my ME01. So example, say this is my at 6th position. I can mention, of course, like I wanted to install the equipments. So equipment installation are allowed. So save it. Almost like we have done with everything. So let me go for the system. So here we'll use a transaction code called IH01. Okay, here after like we'll be using more for this transaction. So I'll go for the where you should be knowing the first hierarchy. Okay, I'm selecting like NY1. So as of now, location hierarchy, if you select, that's enough. Then we execute it. So now we can say this is the topmost hierarchy. Okay, which is installed under this particular plant, you can think. So next level, it is comes under this, there is an unit 1. Under this, there is an 1000 megawatt. Under this, there is an boiler 1. Under this, there is an ME01 mechanical department. Under this, there is an hydraulic. Got it?
Yes, sir. We can also check all the configuration in SE01, right?
No,
What
that
we
is not
see.
configuration. It is an transport organizer. That is something different. Whether while creating, so that is a misconception. When I am creating a function location, anywhere some pop-up has come up asking for transport organizer, this many function locations
No.
I create. No, right? The front end, nothing it will ask.
Okay.
For backend configuration, it will ask.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay, don't get confused. Yeah, that also it's a very good question, whatever you have asked. Okay, that you should be knowing it for what and all it will get. So that this is ours, correct. Under this till now, like what and all we have done, define location, it's on customizing settings in a backend. So structure indicator we created, that is on backend. Employee responsible backend, maintain maintenance planning plant, assign, edit, copy, delete, check plant, define plant, company code, all those things. So creating work center, creating function locations is in front end master data team job, right? That's why. So that is a front end. I don't call it as a every time master data team. Why? Because anyone can create. Okay, that's a job. Normally anyone
There
can
is a
do,
two
but
type master data, transaction data and master data, right? So transaction data, master data, transactional
master
data,
hmm.
transactional data,
Transactional data
it's
is a
move
day in
change
day out
every
data.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will change every time and it will be done by end users. It will while
Okay.
creating
Sure.
it. Okay, master data, whatever we are creating now, this function location, whatever we are created now, this doesn't change frequently. Okay, it will be their standard. Now example say now unit 2 comes into the picture. Okay, suddenly they have implemented the new one. Okay, unit 2. So what you do under unit 2, again there is another one plant called like example say 1000 megawatt only. Okay, then under that there is a boiler one, under that there is a mechanical department, under that of course like hydraulic one. Whether you are going now, you have to create whether all 1 2 3 4 5 again, not necessary. So we can copy it. How we can copy it is the transaction code called IL04, where we can copy it. See here, if you go for this transaction, you can go for the reference, copy it with the reference. Just make sure under what structure indicator you are creating. This is our structure indicator. Now here you can type, okay, which one you are taking it as a reference. I am taking it as a reference as this unit 1, if I'm not wrong. Name is correct. UNT1, correct? Yes, I'm going for this UNT1. What should be your new function location? New function location will be NY1 UNT2. Unit 1 was there, unit 2 is coming into the picture. Okay, but unit 2 and unit 1 is means the copy of like unit 1. Okay, the same structure. So need not to create anything. The down the level, automatically your hierarchy structure will get copied. See, under unit 2 also there is a 1000 megawatt. Under that 1000 megawatt, there is a boiler 1, ME01, hydraulic pump 1. So here you change the description. Got it? So save it. Now, how many function locations will get created automatically? 5. So 5 function locations got created. Now, if I go for my this thing, if I refresh, so if I refresh, so this way it will come. Unit 1, unit 2. Under unit 1, there is a 1000 megawatt. Under unit 2, there is a 1000 megawatt. Under this one, boiler 1. Under this one, boiler 1. Under this, This is when the sequence means everything is same. That time you can utilize this option. Okay, now it will become very nice. Like if I go for graphical one, right? Go to graphic. Okay, option. You can check this graphic one. So narrow energy is there. Under that there is an unit one is there. Unit two is there. Under unit one there is a 1000 megawatt plant, 1000 megawatt plant. Understand? This way you can achieve our structure.
Okay, so right now we have created two function location, or right now we have created two function location.
Five. See here, first time when I'm creating, obviously you have to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I'm creating, correct? Individually I have created. Every time I have gone for IL01 and I have created it. Now next level I have gone for this one while creating unit 2. If you copy paste like using IL04, automatically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 got created automatically. Right? Using that as a structure.
Means
I have given this as a reference. Under this, whatever is there, everything got copied automatically.
okay.
Okay. This is how we can create it. Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Yeah. So if you go and open it, no, double click on any function location, the same data will be copied. Okay. So all data will be there available. This is how copy reference.
Sir, we need to change hydraulic pump 01 because it this already utilized in
So
unit
under
1.
unit 2 is there, no, not under this. Unit 2 it is. Under unit 1 only, right? It can't become 2.
Okay.
Okay. So under this I wanted to create another one. Okay, that we will see it now. If I go for the new function location, individual I am going to create IL01. If I go for this one, now another 2 comes. Okay, 2 comes up under unit 1 only. Here I can change my name. So go for this description 2. Okay, here like what your object type example say, this is my object type hydraulic pump. Okay, all this location, organization, structure, everything, whatever you wanted to change, you can change it. So save it. Come back to your structure part. Where is my structure? Here my structure. So refresh it here. If you update it, see under this it has come. Boiler 1, under the boiler 1, there is one hydraulic pump 1 and 2. Okay, this we have created like this. Like this you can create it. Got it? Individually create it.
Sir, for hydraulic pump 01, 02, that we have to create in backend, or it's already available?
No, why backend? Everything front end only, right? This is the master data. Front end only are creating. IL01, no, when I'm using a transaction code, IL01 only I'm creating. Transaction code is IL01. Front end means easy access. Whenever I'm typing something over here and doing it, you assume like as of now, the front end only. If I'm
Sir,
going for
select
SPR,
hydraulic pump from pop-up list, right? So it already created.
no, where it is created. So here I'm typing example, say IL01. Pop-up means this one you're talking about.
No, for sir hydraulic pump, please go to the hydraulic pump. I'll ask.
Which one? This one, huh? Okay.
Yes. Please double.
On which one?
This
This
name is created in backend, or we need to configure it.
this complete
Hydraulic
name.
pump. No, hydraulic pump 01.
This one description.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a description. See,
Okay.
I'll go for the change mode of this like IL01. You're talking about this one, right? This one, right? You're talking about. If I give
Okay.
XYZ name, so save it. Okay, come to your list. Okay, here, if you go update it, here XYZ. This is a description of it.
And what about sir object type?
Object type is a backend. See, simple. If I go for this one, here, whenever I'm searching like anything, F4 button. Okay, wherever you see F4, okay, here like this drop down, you assume like these are the configuration settings. Okay,
So
this is
how
a
to
free text.
configure it, sir?
That is a
Sir, how to
configuration session. That is a configuration session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So how we configured example, say this one, how we configured a location, how we configured plant section, how we configured examples already we have done with the planner group. Correct. That way. Same way I'll show you during configuration session. I will show you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, now this is a free text. Wherever I'm saying it is a free text, that is just a free text. Wherever I'm saying it is an configuration session, you can say like configuration will be. See, now I change the free text like that.
Okay, sir.
So you asked a question saying that I don't want this hydraulic pump, it should be under some oil pump. Okay, example, say oil pump anyway it is there, but if it is not there, then how to configure, that is in configuration. Okay. SPRO I will show you.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
part for master data, material master
Master
person, right?
data, master
Yeah.
data only, master data. Means master data, for master data it will utilize functional consultant job. Okay. So now you assume, don't get confused, everything is a functional consultant only, you think. That
Okay.
also done by functional consultant only. Don't think like there is a separate master data team or something. No. You assume everything is a functional consultant job only. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
till
Don't
that, how many master data we have created, sir?
two
Please
master
recall.
data. So you can go for your this one. Okay. Session PPT. You can go for work center function location. You have
Functional
created.
location. Yeah.
For this, like front end and back end, for this only front end we have done. Okay, configuration settings I had not yet done it. Okay, so slowly we'll go, no hurry, don't worry. When you're not clear with the master data, so it is of waste if I go for further, it will become more complicated. Yeah.
And what are the highest master data, sir? Means client and all the things are highest master data, right?
That is an don't, no, see, go for the PPT
The
organization
organization level. Yeah.
data,
Okay.
not a master data.
Okay. Master data means PM master data, right?
PM master data, correct.
Okay. Okay.
For every one, for HR module, it will be their own master data, FICO module, their own master data, like that. For PM,
Okay.
these are the master data. If you go to them and say like serial number and BOM, it will be different for them. They don't want that master data. Okay. Equipment, it is our own master data. Function location, our own master data, like that. Sometimes like name also clashes. Someone will use like catalogs for their also same name, but for us it is a purpose is different. For them the purpose is different.
Okay.
So going forward, I will explain you.
Okay.
Okay.